Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Callie.
I'm Pop.
And we're some of the Veggie boys.
And girls.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, please consider subscribing because we can grow a lot of stuff on the farm, but one thing we can't grow is this channel without your help. I don't know if this is true or not, but that says -11. What's going on? What's wrong? Is the trailer iced up?
The door won't slide.
Oh boy.
You poor cow.
Him right there?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think? Okay. Well, what about this one? Oh. We're almost gonna have a fence. Turn around. Turn around. Get up on there. Come on, big boy. Come on. Come on, get up on there. Come on. Oh my word, is it cold out. Welcome back, everyone. It's so nice to see you. We had to make it to the farm a little bit early this morning because Dad needed to haul some cattle. We got 4 head loaded onto the trailer. It didn't take too long. Most of the time, you're just moving cattle around till you can find the 4 you need. When I got here, my car said 11 degrees. I don't know if that's 100% accurate. I was looking at my phone. My phone said it was -5. Real feels right around -6 or -7. With gloves on, my hands are freezing already this morning. My cheeks hurt a little bit, and I got icicles on my mustache, which is pretty cool. I can see them. That brings us up into the farm market where we have all got different jobs we're gonna get started on. Daniel's already got started on pulling everything out of the cooler. It is quite a bit of time before the farm market opens up, but he's just gonna get everything set up and ready to go. Dad is gonna be making a long drive with those cattle. He won't be back for a while. And then I am gonna be going to the wholesaler, and I also need to pick up some other things for the farm. So what do you think, Dad? Is it cold enough out there for you?
Yes, it's very cold.
Now on my car it said -11, but on my phone it says -5. What number are we going with?
Oh, -5. It's beautiful.
Yeah, my mustache is freezing. What do you think, Daniel? Is it cold enough for you?
No, it could be colder.
These guys just like punishment. It's way too cold. It's cold enough for me. Now, I'm obviously not gonna be taking the truck to the wholesaler this morning. Dad is using it. But anyway, I wouldn't be able to take it because it's way too cold. We couldn't put produce on the back. So I am gonna be taking the van. I don't care which vehicle I gotta use as long as I warm it up, which is what I'm doing right now. I was just talking with Daniel. We've got everything all situated inside. I am now gonna be on my way. We're gonna wait till it warms up a little bit to get the animals fed. We went for a quick walkthrough to make sure that they all looked healthy and that none of them were too cold. They definitely looked cold. The cattle, they looked pretty frosty. They had frosted tips. But, you know, for now, we're just gonna wait a little bit till it warms up and then get them taken care of. Well, I have no idea what's going on with temperatures now. I just called my wife. She says the thermometer at home says -13 degrees, and as I'm riding here in the car, it's sitting at -12. So I don't know what the temperature is. I just know it's really, really cold out. The wind is not blowing yet today. It's gonna start blowing later on, which is gonna really make things feel cold. I know we're talking about the cold weather a lot. We're mentioning it because it's a big deal to us. It usually doesn't drop down to this low of temperatures. So when we see it, I mean, it's not fun to deal with, but it's kind of exciting. Just arrived here at the wholesaler. I'm gonna get my gloves and my jacket put on. Then we're gonna try and get everything together so I don't have to have the car open for a very long time, and they don't have to have their big door open for a long time. Keep the heat in. You know, I showed up here at the wholesaler. In fact, I expected everything to be all done, but this guy, he was just standing in front of this heater. Unbelievable. It's cold out. Yeah, it's cold out. It's a lot of stuff. Pick up the heavy stuff. I don't know why you keep doing it. That's everything.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have fun.
Just got all the produce loaded into the van. We've got a pretty full van. Check it out. Every single spot filled up. I went inside with them for a little bit to warm up. I had the car all opened up, so yeah, sucker is pretty full. We still got some more stuff to add. I've got to head to Tractor Supply. I need to pick up a few more things. The wholesaler we use is called Briar Crate. What a good bunch of guys. They take really good care of us. They always have really, really nice produce. It's nice to have a local wholesaler that really cares. These guys are the real deal. We appreciate them. That looks like what I need. I need to pick up some more black soldier fly larvae for the chickens. That didn't take too long. I got everything I need. I just need to go check out. The only problem is every time I go to Tractor Supply, I usually have Callie with me, and that makes everything take so much longer. I mean, it's more fun, but it does take a long time. She just likes to look at everything. What can I say? I don't think I have to worry about anything freezing while I'm doing this, but I am gonna try and keep the doors closed when I'm not out here. Like I said, I don't think it's a problem, but just to be safe, I don't want anything to happen to the produce. It is still very, very cold out here. I don't think we're even out of the negatives yet. Oy, baby, these are heavy. I don't think I can stack any more on here. I just got everything brought in from the minivan. It was quite a bit. You don't realize how much the van can actually hold. Put everything in shopping carts for now. A lot of the stuff that we had brought back was for orders. We're actually gonna be closed for a little bit because the family's going on vacation. It's nice to get away, especially with how cold it's been. We've got some family members that are gonna be helping us out watching the animals. Petey's gonna be helping us, Uncle Albert. So for me, today is the last day I'm gonna feed animals before vacation. Yeah, I'm leaving early tomorrow morning. I am excited. So because we're leaving, we got in touch with a lot of the local restaurants, all the ones that normally get stuff off of us, and we said, hey, we're going away, do you need anything? So we've had a few big orders rolling through, and that's when my van was so filled up today. Dad and Petey beat me down here by a few minutes. They were putting water in for the animals whose water bowls had frozen. It was just the chickens. Petey is gonna be helping us out a lot while we're on vacation by making sure that the cattle get plenty of silage. So the big reason why he's here this morning is to make sure that he understands how to run all the equipment. You guys know Petey is really good at running equipment. We just wanna make sure we give him all the information that we have so that we can be comfortable knowing our animals are gonna be taken care of. So while we're gone, Petey's gonna be handling a lot of the larger equipment and the machine work, and then Uncle Albert, he's gonna be taking care of the chickens, making sure the cattle get their grain, just some of that smaller work that doesn't require the machines. was gonna be bitterly cold last night going into today, so we collected the eggs when we finished off work. And I think that was a good idea, because if we had left any eggs inside these nests, they most likely would have been frozen and cracked open. Here you go. Here's a little bit of our issue. Here's an egg that froze. I guess we didn't get to it early enough. This one froze and it was cracked. Here's another one cracked open. That one's froze too. You don't like to see that happen, but that's the product of being really, really cold. This is what I got out of the first pen. We won't know how many eggs were cracked till they really start to warm up. There might be some micro cracks from them freezing. There's a whole new set of issues when it gets this cold outside, and that's when we're gonna have to deal with. But most importantly, we have grabbed all the eggs and the chickens have been fed. So Petey, running the skid steer loader for the first time, how did it feel?
It wasn't the first time running it.
Well, I meant for
First
feeding
time
cattle.
cows. Yeah.
Are you gonna be able to handle that while we're gone?
Yeah.
Oh, see, we don't got nothing to worry about. Petey's here and Petey can run the equipment. We've been given each pen of chickens basically one of these full of those grubs or those worms every single day, and we've noticed a considerable amount of larger jumbo eggs. So we're kind of wondering if it's the extra protein that's been added to that, or if the girls are just in like a high production mode. But whatever the case, we can't change it now. We got to keep doing it. The people are loving those jumbo eggs. Can I get this? Oh, there we go.
Need a bucket or two for...
No, to last the...
Oh yeah, we're not using out of the bin. You're gonna use out of the bin.
And here I thought Petey was just dumping in silage. No, Petey's gonna be feeding the cattle. He's gonna be dumping in grain. Petey's doing so much more than I thought. I'm gonna need a big thank you to Petey down in the comments. What a big help. Petey, Dad, and myself have got all the grain dumped in for the cattle. Things are looking pretty promising when it came to water bowls, but this water bowl is now giving us a little bit of a problem. So Dad is running over to grab a little bit more hot water. Hopefully dumping in another bucket will clear that out. We don't want to have to deal with that today. That'd be one problem every farmer likes to avoid. But that'll be it when it comes to feeding the cattle and the chickens. Eggs are collected. We are gonna need to put in some bedding today. So after the calves are all finished, that'll probably be the next job we're moving on to. Dad said right when he got over here, the water bowl opened up. So he carried that whole bucket of hot water over for nothing. Anyway, that's okay. At least it's opened up now. Let's see. Oh yeah. I guess your water bowls would be a little frozen, huh? Check that out. Now these 3 calves that I'm dealing with right here, they're not getting any milk today. So they are in the process of being moved out to the larger pen. So today, they're not getting any milk. I don't think we're gonna move them today, but in the near future, we'll have to move them. I'm having a little trouble with the camera today. It's been a little cold for it, but got all these guys fed. Then we put a little bit of bedding down. I think it'd be a good idea for a temperature check in here. Oh, wow, 42? It feels really warm in here. The sun has been out all morning, so that helps to heat up these greenhouses. I know these calves are probably enjoying it. The next big job that really needs to get taken care of, I've already talked about it, is bedding up the animals. It's very, very cold. We'd like something nice and soft for them to lay down on. So we're gonna be putting straw in both of the cattle pens. I had my camera inside my coat for a few minutes trying to warm it up. We moved the cattle over to the one side of the pen. We've got our gates in place, and now we're gonna roll out some bedding. Got some nice bedding put back here. Just gotta kick it around a little bit. The cattle usually do a good job at spreading it out, but I like to help a little. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Hey, buddy. Come on, Polly. Move over. Come on. Come on. Keep it moving. This one's really nice. You gonna dump that right there?
Yeah, we're gonna dump it right there, Petey.
Are you spreading it out for me, buddy? Kinda? Hey, I appreciate that anyway. Wow.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. Ugh. Well, it took a little bit of effort on our part, but we were able to get all the pens bedded up with straw. For our pastured cattle, we got this entire area bedded up. And then where the calves can go back, we also got bedded up in here. Now there's a few larger cattle in here. They need to be moved over to the finishing pen, which is what we're gonna do now. But just seeing these pens all bed up like this, the cattle will start to relax and then lay down a little bit. It'll be super, super nice. Stand over there. Come on. Come on. Good job. Get the straw in here. Yeah. That'll be nice for the birds. A little bit of straw for them to scratch through. Some nice bedding to lay on. Let's see here, should I take from the top?
Yeah.
I just got all the bales thrown down, so now all we gotta do is get them over to Dad and on the truck. Camera is still a little cold, so it's not wanting to work. I had it in my jacket again, and I forgot to put a hand warmer on it this morning. Of all days to do that, this was not the one. Dad just made a funny comment. He said it's about 100-degree difference from the last time these bales were put in here to when they're coming out. And there we go. Got all our straw into our truck. Normally, when we get straw, I like to ride on the back home. Not doing that today. I just got 3 bales of straw put into this pen, a rye straw bale and 2 wheat bales. This should be plenty of bedding for these cows, keep them nice and warm. My camera's only able to record for like 3 seconds. I've had it under my armpit for about 20 minutes. Oh, never mind, it's too cold. It's not working. Well, that was a little rough. The camera definitely did not want to work, but what am I gonna do about it when it's this cold? We made it up into the farm market for lunch. Grammy had made pizza for us. What a nice Grammy. Oh, look at that. Ooh. We ended up getting those calves bed up, and then we got both pens of chickens all taken care of. And we got plenty of straw here for the time that we're gonna be gone. So if they need to be bed up, easy, no worries.